Whenever you're pushing yourself to try something new, to master a new concept, and to push yourself farther down the growth trajectory, you are often met with something called resistance. And the two factors that are paramount in that equation are competence and confidence. They are separate, but they are also very interdependent upon one another. And I just want to share a few thoughts on that topic. I shared a little bit more on that in a recent video as well, but let's just jump into it here. How they can play different roles and can influence each other in very important ways. Competence is all about your actual skills and knowledge. It's what you know and actually how well you can actually do something. And it's about building confidence and competence hand in hand as you build skills. Your competence by practicing a lot, getting feedback, and really digging into the material. Think about it like learning how to play a sport or an instrument. And also you need to measure this. Competence can be measured. You know when you're getting good at something and when you need more work, you're passing tests, you're getting high scores, your boss is giving you praise, you perform well in real world situations. These are all markers that your competence is improving. Confidence, however, is a little bit different. It's a belief in your ability. You could say it's a belief in your competence to some degree. And it's about how much you trust yourself to actually succeed when you put in the effort and the dedication and make a real committed effort to something that you believe that you're gonna win. This can come from past successes, from feedback from colleagues, friends, and family, or just that feeling that you have prepared that you're going to go out there and give it your all, and you feel confident that the outcome is going to be as you desire. Confidence is more about how you can feel, and it can be different from your actual skills. You all know people who are extremely confident despite being incompetent. Unfortunately, that's just human nature, and we've all been guilty of that in some sphere, in some realm. We can't all be in the top 5% at everything, but keep in mind that confidence is in your head, and there are some clear steps that you can take to boost that. I encourage you to read Dr. Nate Zinsser's book on the confident mind. He's a sports psychologist and has been teaching at West Point for decades, and a fantastic read with some very powerful tools in that book. They are different. Confidence and competence are not the same thing. You might be really good at something, but you still doubt yourself and it makes you shy. Maybe you're a perfectionist, or you had a bad experience that made you nervous about getting in front of others. Maybe you're confident but clueless. There are people that are really gifted and talented at something, but they don't really understand it, and they don't really accept the praise or the gratitude or understand how good they actually are at something. On the flip side, you might think that you're great at something even if you're not at that skill. This can lead to taking risks and lead to putting yourself in dangerous situations and leading to blind spots where you cannot see that you actually need to improve on something because you already feel that you are so good at something that in fact you are not. Fortunately, these two elements work together, confidence and competence. They boost each other. As you get better at something, you can actually feel more confident. And when you're confident, you're more likely to practice and keep improving, and therefore your competence will go up as along the journey. It's a positive loop. Your successes make you feel confident. That makes you try harder and do better. Creates a positive feedback loop, further boosting both your competence and your confidence. Motivation and grit also play into this. Confidence can help you stay motivated and keep you going, which is the key to getting better at anything. To really master something new, you need both confidence and competence. Practice, obviously, is the key. You've heard of the 10,000 hour rule. I don't necessarily agree with that on all realms, but it's out there for you to consume and believe if you do or not. That's up to you completely. You need to reflect and celebrate. You need to celebrate the small wins. Look back at what you did well and where you can improve, and celebrate your wins to boost your confidence, which reinforces your competence in a positive feedback loop. Visualizing success goes a long way to imagine yourself succeeding. This can make you feel more confident and ready to take on challenges, and to stay with a growth mindset. Believe that you can and will improve things with effort. This attitude helps you build both confidence and competence. To wrap things up here, these are both very important tools, techniques, mindsets to mastering any new skill or concept. You need to practice to build competence. You need to build yourself to boost your confidence. Together, these two mindset elements will help you reach your goals and perform at your best. The final piece here is just a little nugget, again, from Dr. Zinsser's book. It's about the way you talk to yourself, what language you use, and that is positive versus negative, saying, I will achieve X versus I will not fall victim to Y. Your brain really has a hard time subconsciously determining the negativity versus the positivity. When you use a negative reinforcement, I will not do something, your brain will draw on that and pull it out and not be able to differentiate the two. The analogy is basically tennis serve. I will always make my second serve versus I will never miss my second serve. When you use I never miss my second serve, your brain is always pulling out miss the serve. That's what your brain is teaching you, is reinforcing with you from the subconscious mind. So I hope you found this helpful. Just a little rant on confidence and competence. Be safe, be well. Cheers.